Hey Hannah, Carrie Fox, nice to meet you. Um, so this is my reply to your week one video. Hopefully you can hear me and see me. It's a little weird lighting and sound in here. Um, so, so on your number one scenario, I agree with you that the principal has kind of gone out of their scope on what their job is. We are not medical health professionals, and so while you know Mr. Thomas's own belief about being fit and trim is not it's not a horrible thing. Being healthy is a very good thing. What defines someone as being fit and trim or being healthy? Um, you know, we don't have that training for the medical professionals do. Um, and I think where Wanda, the counselor, could have possibly been like, okay, is if any of the kids that he's referring to had been showing any psychological or emotional need that was stemming from the obesity, um, or what appeared to be, maybe then Wanda could address that, but from that psychological or from that emotional need, not really from the health standpoint. So I agree with you there. Um, and then let's see, you did, what was the other one? Oh, number two, Miss Smyrna, and the high schooler on Facebook. So when I started about 10 years ago now, I would have graduated 9 years ago. Um, so social media and talking about ethical standards, and how you handle that between students and teacher, they always advised to say no, like you're saying. And I think I agree with you as we progress further, to now, some of those lines are being blurred, because staff do accept friend requests, and their reasoning could be, I'm from a really small town. So, I've got family members that are teach within the school district. Um, we have family friends that we've known for generations. Our families have known each other for generations, that we're all friends, and there's some friend requests there's that crossover, but in general, I agree with you. No, um, as far as if it's like her personal Facebook. Now, I mean, it doesn't mention it being like a school counselor, page where the kid could like it and follow it. That's two very different things. And so, I do agree with you that boundary does need to be set. Kids, think it's cool to be friends with adults, but it's a little odd for adults to be friends with kids. And we have to teach those boundaries for kids too. Talking about online safety and, adults friend requesting you when there's no real connection there, like close family and close friends and stuff like that. Kids have to know that boundary, that adults are not your friends, they're adults. So, I agree with you on that one too. And then your last one, number 4, whole lot of red flags on that one. Yeah. Amy and the school psychologist are following, the process and getting evaluations. But the SPED director, who should be more versed on all sorts of federal laws regarding special education services, seems to have completely disregarded that process, and went just completely presented no data with his parents, or no accurate data, at least from those that are trying to provide those services that they need, or determine what services are needed. And so I agree with you there. There's a whole lot of red flags on this special education director. And I foresee that director not having a job much longer on that one. So I agree with you. Make the stink, unfortunately puts you in someone like her in a tight spot. But, that's kind of what we're here for, not just to go with the flow and don't rock the boat. Like sometimes we have to be that stink, unfortunately. So again, I enjoyed your video. Thanks.